the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Alright, I was for Mama Chelby, a more cover, and for my Casafoni, so a Nsem-Pii TV. Intellectual at a display. Or a bra. Dennis Miracles Aboagye Atanasi now or the Nsem-Pii air to ya. In a star chart, and Yubusa Dennis and Miracles Aboagye say, a dear day, and what Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia one. Or no, any more Ghana for any more. And now so Emmanuel dance or no Miracles Dennis Aboagye Ninim and any trim aside aspirant a person contest or a NPP muno a dear and a man dance and a Dennis Miracles Aboagye ebichi say first of all NPP party no episode winning election. Now elections now person winning no they must go with a candidate. Now, say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia is the most prepared candidate. Obetime lead NPP. Again, a power 2028. Ibim, the most formidable person among the candidates on Pesomujina as flag bearers. The next one, the winnable candidate, Chesono, and Obetime winning. And what him say? None of the aspirants now, they have that courage to lead the front line of the NPP. If you said Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia is the only one person with me jina unsuru NDC4 so isuru. Also Bawumia is well prepared. He has been to every constituency of this nation, 275 constituencies in Nina. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia akosa constituencies winina. Wa marketing who ye to the stand say. And ne so far akurake to our 2 years, 3 years ebusan say. Who is Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia obetin a chere nipa kro. Na sai nipa we na NPP for ehwehwe e de akọ election 2028. And into 2026 January 31 or encourage all the electorate say omunhwe no munyi enipa or well prepared, well formidable, well the winnable and then well marketed person Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and seven dozen yen kwani ahwe how Miracles Aboagye sees actually and that's what describe Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
This has that are the things that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has for the country, and we should give him an opportunity to also show us what it is that he's made of.
What do you see in Dr. Bawumia that other people don't see? So the flag bearership contest is around the corner, somewhere next year, and you are still the communications director for that campaign.
Yeah.
What do you see in Dr. Bawumia that we don't see? You think that he's the man for Ghana, even before that for your party and then for Ghana?
So let me deal with the party first. So with the party, all of us across the country, party people, we have just one basic objective. We want to win the elections. Okay, it doesn't matter whether you are handsome, you are not, you are short, you are tall. We don't care. You can be whatever you are. You can be Bill Gates, Elon Musk. You can be the poorest. We don't care. Who can win us power in 2028? And that is what we are using to pick the next flag bearer for the party. There is no doubt. There is absolutely no doubt that that person is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Oh, interesting.
You see, Dr. Bawumia is the most prepared candidate. He's the most prepared candidate amongst all those who are running. He is the most formidable of all the candidates who want to be leaders of this party. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the winnable candidate of all those who are running for the
What makes him winnable?
So you see, you are going for a presidential elections as early as in the next 1,209 days. As early as in the next 1,209 days. You would need to present a candidate that everybody is ready to, let me say, everybody identifies with. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has been at the forefront of this country's politics. Those who are running. Like all those who want to be flag bearer for the MPP, none of them has been front line than Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Because he has been running mate for 4 elections. 4 elections. And he has been presidential candidate for 1 election. No other candidate has that record. What it means is that he is well prepared. He's thoroughbred.
And marketed already.
For the contest. He's well marketed. He's known by name, known by face. He has been to every constituency at least 5 times. You can wake up a 2-year-old child today and ask him who is Dr. Bawumia, and he can tell you, he can point his picture to you. As a political party who is ready and poised to win the immediate elections, you need that kind of leader. You need that kind of flag bearer. Because you see, you may not have enough time. You may not have enough time to be able to position somebody to get to that level as Dr. Bawumia is. There's no doubt about his formidability. For us as a party, we take so much pride and delight in individuals and members who are able to stand up to our opponents. Who is this person that has never been afraid of the NDC? Who is this person that has taken on the NDC without looking back, without even thinking about himself first? Let me remind you of something. You recollect that throughout the Nana Akufo-Addo's government, you never hear anybody mention Akufo-Addo's government. They will say Akufo-Addo Bawumia government.
Yeah,
you know it's quite Akufo-Addo Bawumia.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear Rollins Mills government? Did you ever hear Mills Mahama government? Did you ever hear Mahama Emisata government? But it was always Akufo-Addo Bawumia. Forget about the past. Today, when was the last time you heard somebody say Mahama Nana Jane government before? So why do you think that when it was Bawumia's turn, all of a sudden the vice presidential role became so prominent? It was because of how he put himself out there and faced off with the opposition NDC. That he had no choice. Even today, that we are yet to get our flag bearer, you hear the NDC always mentioning his name. So for us as a political party, we are looking for that man that is willing and has proven to always put himself in a line of fire for the party. Always be at the battlefront for the party. And that person is Dr. Bawumia. If not for anything at all, ask yourself, why did he become so prominent as a vice president? And that in the history of this country, no vice president can be compared to Dr. Bawumia in terms of presence, in terms of visibility, in terms of delivery. Nobody, none, zero. Because already you are aware.
Mahama, Aliu, Mahama, and all those people can be compared to Bawumia.
Tell me, you yourself, your candidate.
Oh, really, Miracles?
Ask your support producer. Ask him. He's here. Ask him.
Really?
No, but he's here. Ask him. Let me tell you, John Jinapo. John Jinapo, who is the spokesperson of John Mahama. I have it on video. I can send you the video that you play. They asked him, what does your boss do? That time he was the aide. He was the spokesperson of Vice President Mahama. He said, Professor Mills is handling the economic issues and the big issues. This is him. I'm quoting him. And, my boss, the Vice President, is handling the social issues like attending ceremonies and speech and prize giving days. These are John Jinapo's words. And this is John Mahama when he was Vice President. That was what he was reduced to. And that was what he was doing. But you cannot say same for Dr. Bawumia. So his formidability is without doubt. Now, of all the people who want to be flag bearer of the MPP, there is no doubt that if you are looking for one person that, okay, let's assume they are all on the same wavelength, but which one gives us the better chance of winning? And please, I pick my words carefully.
Better chance of winning.
Better chance of winning. It means that everybody has a chance of winning. You know that it's a contest. But when you are going to weigh your risk, you can tell that, okay, you can win. But if we don't know the future and we are going to pick one, let's look at the variables. Dr. Bawumia has run an election, at least, amongst all the people. Now, when we are running elections, politics is science. I am a political science student from Legon, and it's established that politics is science. Now, in elections, there are trends, there is data, there are historical records. So the data is there. It's pointing to one side. The historical record is pointing to a certain direction. You cannot leave that and go and follow assumptions. The assumption is that any of the candidates can win. That's a big assumption, isn't it? The assumption is that any of the aspirants wanting to be flag bearer of the MPP can actually win.
You have the potential of winning.
You can come and get 80%. You can come and get 90%. You can come and get 70%. But you could also get 20%. You can get 10%, can't you? You can get 15%. That we don't know because we are assuming. But there is a fact that we know. The fact that we know is that in Ghana, apart from John Mahama, His Excellency, that went into an election as an acting president and won for the first time, nobody in this country has run as president for the first time and won. That is what the electoral history tells us. The electoral history tells us that Atamels, when he came to run for the first time against Kufuor, who was running for the second time, lost. Then Atamels lost again against Kufuor in 2004. Then Atamels was running for the third time in 2008 against Akufo-Addo running for the first time, and Akufo-Addo lost. Then Akufo-Addo ran again in 2012 against an acting president, John Mahama, and lost again until you won in 2016. The history is clear. The electoral trend is clear.
So you want to follow history as far as
Bawumia is concerned? But why? Is it not? If you are going to weigh your risk, if you are going to weigh, let's say you have no other variable, and you are going to weigh your risk, logically, wouldn't you go for history and data and electoral trends than to go for a wild guess?
So if you are following this trend, that means that Bawumia would going to lose again, and then possibly we give him a mandate the third time.
No, if you follow this trend, what it means is that the NDC are bringing a new candidate. So between the NDC and MPP, President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia gives us a better chance to win, because the NDC are coming with the historical background of a first-time candidate who is not likely to win. That's what history tells us. That's what the electoral trends tells us. And you know why? Because in elections, visibility matters. In election, brand equity matters. In election, brand positioning matters. In election, name identification, image identification matters. The NDC would be coming into these elections with an incumbency background. Remember, they have all the state machinery, the state resource and everything. That puts us in a disadvantage. Now, where do we get our advantage? We only get our advantage when we bring a candidate that the people already know. A candidate that has already traveled the journey before. Because they are bringing a completely fresh candidate. Now, if they have the incumbency advantage and they are bringing a fresh candidate, and you also bring a fresh candidate, what is your advantage? What you have done is that you have blown that only strength that you get over the NDC. Because you see, the only strength that the MPP has over the NDC in the next election is the fact that they are changing their candidates. For a very long time, almost about 12 years in this country, the NDC has been saddled with John Mahama. And it has been a John Mahama, brand identification, top of mind. For the first time in about 12 years, John Mahama is gone. Now, they have a Herculean task to present a new face and a new image. What does the history tell us when it comes to elections? If you come for the first time, the Ghanaian people are not likely to give you the opportunity. You know why? Because the Ghanaian people have become very discerning. They need to soak your message. They need to soak your vision. They need to buy into your ideas and be sure that you can deliver before they give you the opportunity. So that is where the NDC is weakened. Now, that is where our strength is, and that lies in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. If you drop Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and you give the NDC an equally new candidate, now the NDC has an advantage, because they are already coming with the default incumbency advantage. And you have a new candidate, and they have a new candidate. They will beat you to death. There's nothing you can do.
I mean, come to think of it, some names have popped up already. Of course, we can ascertain that.
Ebrano so ye no wantimi anye ne ho enti na to na yakaka bensem awiamin kotia so obi di Mustafa bande usawai asemu aba
na se wa kwatia osakwatia samomo MPP wo oni so abokro no kra ka ho so
onye kra chese eye kra sesem na mama pe because adia tie meba
ye di kan wo obi hu na so ba ho a
minia asema wo ka no asama woka no ono ni nyansa wo fom na mama pere so
wonde twisan
tie toto bi kwa yo daben kwan fie tieriye Ghana security service tie nanka na dan what is am esere e bia me bie ofri say agudi asem Nemo Bible said sabi Bible crack airport o say Alexander ko bridge mfo no Onyamin tua ne kasere university Mustafa na dwenye na sabe ye ne pe na Kofi Buache de nka na be de akire ni du fortie any odum etimi akabom obi aka de enkobe ye IGP obi a wono no Ghana law school Miracles this so bet mabiti ni akope na be de akire a ya humire hwense nguna waka say wa beba bechew sabe oh yes sir you are discrediting the security into a party as Ghana police in the ekeka hono wo mutwinti deɛ ɛtɔ so mmienu sɛ woyɛ ne saa hwan ɛna yɛpɛ n'akye no a Ghana polisifoɔ ntumi nkye no yoko ntumi mfrɛ no wontumi kora yɛfrɛ no enti sɛ ɔkɔka ne saa deɛ a na wo no woyɛ de asɛm bi atoɔm sɛ deɛ incompetent deɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa wɔn ne yɛde de abɛto dwa ɛyɛ a wo nanada kɔ a wotuo hwehwɛ nsɛm mu wate sɛ meyɛ adoma kɔ baafi yɛde masɛm abɛto abɔnten
dabi
wate bibi saa na wobɛyɛ sɛ yɛbɛkyew ɛnɛ no maama mafo ayina yɛfo enti no obi a NDC ɛnɛ Ghana police ɛyɛ adane NDC police na nti saa deɛ a
ɔmo yɛ neutral service with integrity ɛno de ɛtumi lebo
neutrality no deɛ me no tie me ba bɛnya botɛ ɛntwema no nsi bɔne tie ɛntwema no nsi bɔne ɛntwema no nsi bɔne tie ɛntwema no nsi bɔne deɛ meka ne sɛ ɛyɛ ayɛ menka sɛ ɔmo yɛ I respect the police asɛmba deɛ ɛde ne a politician hyɛ dɛm a wɔto nipa no bosi ne bɛkɔ but ɛyɛ ayɛ sɛnte saa deɛ a wankasa gyina hɔ na sɛ ebu ama me ɛnneɛma ɛkɔ so adeɛ bɛkyɛ ne ato ahyɛ wɔ efie yɛhyɛ national security what is a polisifoɔ yɛnkyere wɔn nsa gu wɔn bo a wɔn yɛ active papa ɛkufu ado ne MPP resɔso wɔn Bawumia resɔso wɔn what is ɔboasefo ekokum wɔn yi no what is ɛnɛ polisifoɔ tuma kan ho asɛm Joseph Yami yɛde bo ato no so wɔne abanga what is police ɛnɛ yɛakyekyere wɔn nsa gu wɔn bo ama yoko na ayi wɔn adwuma enti deɛ meka ne tie ne yie ɛyɛ bɛsiba ne ko na aban kasa yɛtasere bɛnyansafoɔ dɔɔte aseɛ ba deɛ meka ne sɛ wonipa bi apɛpɛ bi yɛ ɔmane boa ma yɛ so ɛyɔde sɛn wɔyɛ dɔkta mu a nanso owuo ba wɔntumi anye ne ho kaka bi nsɛm sɛ ya ɛne yɛkɔ a ɛbɛkye enti clearly no ɛyɛ ntɔkwa na ɔpa ko na sɛbe onimu a ɛno n'adwene da fam a ɔtwe ne yie MPP time enipa bɛn baako na mmienu bi a ne efiri si yɛ mɛɛma ɛnna ntɛn yɛ no ɛna wɔn wɔ yi na sɛbe woyɛ nyansani amfo ani kɔ wodua so sɛ ɔyɛ nyansani na wa bɛn mu a ɔde fa yɔnkoɔ ɔde toto ɔman yie na daakye sɛ onipa bi a sɛ ɔde sɛ ɛto a na aka eti yɛnhwɛ deɛ ɛtɔ so biem minia sɛ nkyekye a yɛba so ne nneɛma tantantantan sɛ ayɛse akyekyere ase edi mafa akɔ ɛyɛ fa akane ana wotie me
metie o
na ɛkɔbaa ne sɛn sɛ ɔte kɔkɔɔ soɔ ɔte abɛnya soɔ kurase ne bi ɛsɛ ɔde Kevin Taylor wɔabobɔ sɛ abɔɔba ɛnyɛ ndi sɛ ne bɔ ne paa wɔdi na memfama no kora nkata because mefɛre ma adeɛ
yɛnhyɛ dɛ nya anyinasoɔ bi adanso akwa ɔno kwa wobɔ ndi kwa na mekwa mesɛ afem
ɛyɛ dɛn na mama pɛn so yi ɛyɛ dɛn na mama pɛn so obi a aban asɛm da no soɔ tie aban asɛm da no soɔ ɛkoyɛ ɔbaayɛ a immigration foɔ gye na waawa a wɔde sɛn awaawa tu ɛnam wɔde sɛn national security foɔ nso na bɔɔ ne ho ban ɛma ɛdan a yɛde ama wɔde sɛn vice president yɛ mama na atena mu bi
ɛnu deɛ sɛ ne nyinaa yɛ allegations a nama fɔ kaba
dabi na tie deɛ mekan sɛ me wonem ayɛ adwuma kyɛ masɔfidie no bi nso da menim ntorotwa ɛyɛ dɛn na saa bere no otumi baeɛ ɛyɛ dɛn na saa bere yi ɛyɛ dɛn Captain Smart sɛ Kevin Taylor kora deɛ de toɔ no mu a kora nse ne deɛ de to asɛbi ɛyɛ dɛn na Captain Smart wɔni hɔ ɛsi edum katia amanyɔsɛ mu no wonyini ba a sɛ woyɛ aberanteɛ brɛw a wonte nti wobɛtumi akasakasa bi ba woku anim wo kakra no na nyansa ba mu na maturity ba mu na woku anim pa after 60 years na you become a statesman hwɛ NDC mu ampo no hwɛ George aho nyɛ na mebɔ samosapo di animdifoɔ nyansafoɔ paa na obi aka to na bro wadi 70 years ko gyina wo sɛ nipa mewu kura na ato wɔ no na nam wo kuma se no ko gyina me wo fafie no so apa konwa bi de agyenka na wahu ba bia wanyina duro yi nipa mewu a na nipa wu a ne yɛsere ɛnɛ no hwɛ de akosie abususɛm sɛ sɛ yɛse yɛdi makyemakyɛ ankasi edu nkɛtia akɔde baba mama na nkasa ko gyina bɔko ɛyi sa to ɔmo sɛ ntɔkwa no MPP foɔ no ka ne yɛtumi kye no me nyina so nkasa sɛ no nti obi ayɛ bɔne a sei Bible so ɔka ɔyɛ bɔne ɔno ade wuo kasa nso deɛ so ɔnhwɛ ne yie
MPP foɔ nkwala a ɔmakyekye ɔmo sɛ bi Obama sɛ ɔte akwa bi ɛpɛ sɛ Obama ma I'm making real.
And yes, I could be a responsible person.
Anna, back on some friend and Fante comedy, Yaira, Abu.
Yes, a must have been airtime. A must have been airtime, Mrs. Also. Now, so Brojaja and Film Quasi as some more client, and now you're deputy to your minister.
If you are not can
one is Sammy Jamfi, or your lawyer, or your lawyer will defend you be other. And we yanti or the gold border mano. Sammy Jamfi, Brojaja Jamfi, woman you so an eka. I come another my. At the CDS, you from afar, and come in the car fire. Yes, some women so mukai. Come another my. At the end of buy, in as much as I'm condemning Myanmar and Crawford, your person from young people before they become, you know. And your papa, my teacher no crowd here, your two children crowd here, and you are more question again. And I buy ye woman and said woman the bunny who pencil, what there will be a deal or saying, actually send me a new egusa, so I did back one in Yabako. Why you Crawford? Ama wunu aba mpokro wi amasro sika o no yesi enche no what anajo otimi ba ha masa amade ko de atu anu no na o man sa na echechere ene mpo so obetim kwada na da kwanya mianim ewu na ba ye no me katre manansa aduane da manum asebo ayami ya adenti ampofo je enyom wasi what they are saying adwa yi ama de frikotwa mansa ankam yenyem po no o man nyina yesu o mo enyo omadwa no mkoye yo ayo man adwuma na pani a woto mamu no wa amasa nim die ankaide o do mama na ukoye sade we say open kabo mu obra MPP mpa wo opposition ni say ewuo no asifma bam enti ye yakrase be contest momo de sabi obofo no maboa yafo na sabi podua na ankabo afo nkoto no ebeka conference they should have been gathered by wisdom.
America ka wa nibesa biti bakwa na minu yenhwe MPP so aparden MPP aparden enipa bi a party no enhye no sabi omo ani so ama se o grant amnesty so mo samra
na the condition na nobody tell but the American say and na kechidi epermoja dodo a ya mama ni ndisi fo ayenti no ni amanfo kan say de wadwane ni ba bi ote ada ehuo no ho sobuo no ehunahuna binom enti antete ni ankata so ebetuma no kwentumi nya no kre but atechide epermoja dodo a yefrem benia memra you know or the saying MPP for the no hello
Mitio MPP for so the amnesty
you see a phone pope dodo antisati asefo it is Nsem-Pii kwatna say the second highest decision body no am say the omedi abano no a me de kasama for me ne wan makokasa metwiasi there be into oma kanisa yensom sa afiati ni abofo no yensom sa
mame na ase enwumre
me da se na ensamfo ayi de mama eye no sabe kani nyema ba ye ya na tan obabje odi su sa me ba ma nyema papa afredi agensamu galamse wantimi anye enyema wakem bia no me no ba eye west ye yim krofo adi 9 months nie obi a ya allow the saying financial clearance ye dia man nurses untia omuka enso mutimi nya sika ma samde otimi kotoka sami jamfi kotoka ho boy ye ka be kulase ye dia ma musa bate kamfa
mame na ase
suban fusa ro na
meda aduma